This is by far the smartest group of hogs I've ever encountered, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If it don't work this time, we loading up the ARs, we putting the green lights on them, and we coming out here at nighttime and taking care of business. Now them some big old swamp girls right there. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back once again. Now we got a new group of hogs out here at the ranch that I've nicknamed the Avengers, and the reason why is they keep coming back for more and they always escaped unharmed. About a week ago, me and Andy was out here at the ranch doing a little early morning deer hunting. Didn't see much, bunch of turkeys running around, cleaning up my buffet, the usual stuff. So after the morning hunt was over, Andy hopped on a tractor. We came down here to the hog trap. We rotivated up a new spot, got the hog trap moved over into the new area, covered it up, baited it up, looking good. Big dog, you feeling pretty good about this spot?
Yes, sir. I think this ought to do it. I like it. I like it good. If I was a hog, I'd go in there for sure.
No doubt. That night about 7:30, 7:45, that old big boar that was on my last hog hunting video showed up as usual. This guy's like clockwork. But he only hangs out for about an hour or so. He don't commit to going in. He just cleans up a little bit of food on the outside and then he skedaddles. Now this went on for about 2 days and then finally the Avengers showed up. Now these hogs here, they bring a whole new level to the word smart. Just like I told y'all on my last video, hogs are pretty smart. Don't ever let nobody tell you different. These guys here raising the bar on the IQ level, I'm telling you. Now we baited this trap up multiple times. They come in, they clean up the corn on the outside, they clean up the corn on the trough area. They just will not commit to going through that door. So finally I had Andy come out here one afternoon when he was hunting. I said, look dog, you gotta prop that door open with a stick or something a little bit. Throw a little bit of extra corn in there. We gotta educate these hogs on getting on through that door and committing. Well, he did all that, and then the Avengers came back that night. They cleaned up all the corn in the trough area. They cleaned up the corn right there at the door area where it was propped open. They wound up bumping the stick loose. The door closed. They ain't going in. Now we've been playing this cat and mouse game for 4 or 5 days now, and I've had it up to here. They done pissed me off. So I thought I had a new trick up my sleeve. So I went uptown, I got all the stuff I needed. I came back out here, I mixed everything together. Now what I got here is just a regular old pack of strawberry jello, and what I really wanted was the orange jello, but I think the strawberry is gonna be just fine. And then I got a white grape strawberry, I don't know, diet fruit drink. We're gonna dump all that in this bucket of corn right here. We're gonna stir it up real good. It's just gonna bring a lot of scent, a lot of smell. It's gonna carry. These hogs, I'm telling you, they ain't gonna be able to resist. We're gonna scatter it mostly inside the trap. We're gonna put quite a bit on the outside. That nose gets to going on them hogs, man. It's gonna lead them right in. Now them hogs are very smart, but they about to be outsmarted. Then all we do is just mix it all up real good, just stir away. I just knew they wasn't gonna be able to resist this time. Lord and behold, the Avengers came back that night, cleaned up all the corn, all the kernels on the outside, cleaned it up on the door on the inside, bumped that door loose once again, and then after all that, they had salt to the wound. They laid down and took a nap. Now, I'd probably been okay with them outsmarting me and just cleaning up the corn and going on about their business, but they had to lay down and take a nap too? Man, that ain't cool. I've been outsmarted by a lot of things, but I ain't about to be outsmarted by no hog. So I got one last trick up my sleeve, and if it don't work this time, we loading up the ARs, we putting the green lights on them, and we coming out here at nighttime and taking care of business. Now, as you can see, there's plenty of feed inside that trap, and there ain't a kernel to be found nowhere on the outside of it, but they just will not commit to going through that door. But all that's about to change right now. So as you see, I found a stick. That way I can prop that door all the way open. I'm gonna load it up with a lot of feed around that stick right there, and them hogs gonna come feeding their way in. Gonna bump that stick out the way. By then, he's already committed. Hey, it's gonna be a caught hog, yo. Now these hogs have outsmarted me so far, but I'm about to redeem myself, y'all. Now if they outsmart me on this one, then I mean I just don't know. I just don't know about the future of this channel and the direction it's gonna be going. So I don't know. All right, y'all, it is the next morning, and let me tell you, I was at the house last night, and about a little after 8, I'd say 8:15, 8:20, cell phone camera goes off. I'm like, it's probably that big board coming in there. So I'm checking it. Whoa, the Avengers showed up early. They normally don't show up till, you know, after 9, 10 o'clock, but I was surprised that big board didn't come in there, but he did not. But the Avengers showed up. I was excited. I'm like, this might be it, finally. Because if it ain't, I'm over it. So they did their normal routine. They circled around the trap a little bit, and then all of a sudden I see one of them, the main one, the black and white one. I see her head in that trough area right there feeding. I'm like, man, that door is wide open and it's full of food on the inside. Then I'm looking again. There's another one feeding right beside her. I'm like, dadgum, I don't think two of them big rascals can get through that door together. Finally, I get another picture, and there's no hogs in the picture at all. And I'm like, oh man, don't tell me they done knocked that door down, closed it. They ain't going in. It's over with, right? And about 5 minutes later, I get another picture, and hey, I'm looking at it, and I got hogs in the trap, y'all. And I'm like, woo, yeah. Finally, I redeemed myself. These hogs have just about beat me down to the point that I was just ready to give it up. I'm done with it. I'm over it. Now, one thing I didn't realize at first, after looking at the first picture of the black and white hog that was caught in the trap right there, is I get a couple more pictures coming in, and a couple more, and finally looking, I'm like, I got 2 hogs in the trap. Woo! First time ever with 2 hogs, and they are some big ones. So I got the coolers loaded up. I got to stop and get a bunch of ice. We're headed to the ranch. I probably got about 400 pounds of pork in that trap, and I got to get them taken care of, y'all. So let's go. All right, y'all, moment of truth right here. We about to see just how big these hogs really are. Woo, woo, would you look at that right there. Now that's what you call some big hogs right there now. Holy cow. I knew they looked big on camera last night when they went in. I had no idea they were really this big. That black and white one right there, that girl been eating good. Holy cow. Wow, super stoked about this. Now that right there, that's 2 big old swamp girls right there. I guarantee you that one's 200 pounds easy. The black and white one's probably pushing about 150, 175. And to my surprise, they're actually quite calm. They just been hanging out in the trap, taking it easy. I don't like to leave them in the trap too long. Usually when I get them caught, I like to get out here. I like to get them taken care of. As you can see, they just laying down, chilling out. That's the first time for me getting 2 hogs at once in a trap, and I'm telling you, I'm super excited about that. So I knew this trap would hold up well. Done caught a couple real nice big boar hogs in it, but to see a couple big old swamp girls in it, hey, I'll take that all day long, y'all. But there's only one thing left to do. I gotta get these big girls taken care of. I gotta get them loaded up because I'm out here solo today, so. And I gotta get them to the skinning rack and get them cleaned up. So I'm about to get to it. Tell you what, it's times like these right here when it makes you appreciate having help. I tell you what though, I originally thought that this hog here was probably about 175, 180. No, she's definitely the biggest of the 2. She's well over 200 pounds. I mean, she's a monster. Now, I had a heck of a time trying to load her in the truck. They definitely been eating good. She's definitely well healthy, as you can see. And the other one's every bit of 175, 180. Not quite as big as this one, but man, just 2 solid catches for sure. But I got the first one hanging up. I got to get to cleaning it, get it iced down. I got to get the other one clean. I got a lot of work ahead of me, so I'm about to get to it. Last one's cleaned up, y'all. Now I just gotta get her loaded up, get her iced down. Hey, we're gonna have some sausage. And away we go. All right, y'all, I made it back home. I'm cleaned up, I'm hungry. We're about ready to do some cooking. But before I do that, I wanna go over one quick thing with you. Trapping these hogs and hunting these hogs is a lot of fun, and it will definitely fill your freezers, your friends' freezers, neighbors' freezers, whatever. But anytime you're out there solo like I was today, working with those big hogs like that, it takes one split second for something to go wrong and make a mistake, and these hogs can really mess you up. They ain't nothing to play around with, especially a big boar. So anytime you're out there solo, be sure that you let somebody know where you're at and what you're doing, because you just never know what might happen. Now that we got that out of the way, let's do some cooking. I'm hungry. Y'all check this out. Huh? That's some of that wild sausage right there. That is the bratwurst. Big shout out to my processor, Cody. That man makes the best wild hog sausage I've ever eaten. Whether it's breakfast, Italian, or these bratwursts. That guy's got his recipe down pat. And I promise you, these jokers right here, better than anyone you'll get at the grocery store. I'm gonna put these bratwursts on a baking pan. They're going in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. All right, y'all, I'm getting the pan hot with a little bit of olive oil. Look, I just diced up some, or just chopped up some bell peppers and some onions. A little Everglades seasoning. I'm gonna put them in here. We're just gonna cook them down a little bit, saute them up real good. And bratwurst be done by then. We're gonna make us a nice sandwich. I'm getting hungry. Actually, I've been hungry. Now while that's cooking down real quick, y'all check out this mustard right here. I believe it's called Plockman's. Yep, Cuban style blended mustard. By far my favorite mustard, and I'm a mustard connoisseur, I'm telling you. But when it comes to sausage, I even put it on the hamburgers, everything, man. That stuff right there is, I'm telling you, check it out. It is good. Just like that, they done. And they smell good too. Ooh, look at that. Mmm. Tell me that don't look good. Just in time too, because I'm telling you, I'm hungry. And I know it's gonna be good with that mustard. That is outstanding. That wild hog sausage turned into a bratwurst. I'm telling you, it don't get no better than that, not as far as I'm concerned. Probably making a mess, but oh well. All right, y'all, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Now, them hogs really pushed me to my limit, but hey, I came out on top at the end, and that's what counts. I'll forever remember this day as the day I took down the Avengers. But for now, I'm about to get back to this bratwurst, because it is absolutely delicious. So, hey, y'all take care. We'll see you next time.